What's going on, you guys? This is Taylor from Team Epidemic. I want to just take a second to say thank you guys so much, all our supporters out there that's been liking and subscribing and watching our videos. We really appreciate it. We're doing it for you guys, so just know that. And also another big shout out to Ben10000 for allowing us to be on his channel. Man, this means a lot, and we really appreciate it. Today's deck profile is actually going to be Magnet Warriors. Honestly, in my eyes, like when the ABCs versus Magnet Warriors came out and everyone's getting the ABC starter decks, Magnet Warriors had almost as much potential. I mean, ABCs is more consistent, so I got to give them that. But if you throw Floodgates in Magnet Wars, it can do some pretty crazy stuff, and I will show you that in the replays. But on for the deck profile, it's pretty basic. We're running 3 of basically everything. We got the Berserkion, the Alpha, the Beta, the Gamma. We run the 3 Delta, 2 of the Block Dragon. I only run 2 of this guy, mainly because where he just keeps coming back and he just floats so much. There's no reason to run 3. He's a great card, though. Just for some fact, you put him in the graveyard. I mainly ditch him for my Nightmare cards or my Twin Twisters. Get him in the graveyard, and you're going to be able to special summon to keep going into some of your other stuff. I run 1 King of the Swamp. He is not very important in this deck. He's a Polymerization Searcher, and I know that kind of makes no sense to run 2 Polymerization when I can discard him to add 1. Why not just run 3 Polymerization? I don't know. I just like having him for some odd reason. I mean, his second effect's also cool, that I can have him use Polymerization, do Berserkion, and get out the Fusion, so that's great too. I run 2 Fusion Conscriptions. It helps out a lot too in this deck, because if you can get this guy out, he's a wonderful fusion. He does great works with his negates and stuff. But we run 3 Pot of Extravagance in this, because the extra deck is not important at all. That's the reason I'm running 3 of everything. The only thing I really use a lot is the Cerberus and Phoenix. Topological's not bad. It comes in handy, especially with Block Dragon, because Block Dragon protects all your stuff. So you can do kind of like how people were doing Topological Bomber and Fairy Tale Snow. You can basically do the same thing with Block Dragon, but all your stuff is still on board, so that's nice. We run the 1 Terraforming because I run 2 of the Magnetic Field, and 1 Fusion Recycling Plant. It's also a really good card in this, just because, like I said, like you try to want to get some of these cards in the graveyard as fast as possible, and Fusion Recycling Plant helps you do that, plus gets you a Polymerization. I run 3 Solemn Strikes and 1 Solemn Warning. Like I said, this deck, it kind of needs the extra boosts. Especially, I could honestly take out some of these cards and go ahead and put the Gozens in there or something, because it needs the extra push. But we also have 2 Twin Twisters in this. Once again, the discard, but getting rid of back row, because back row really hurts this deck. Now, the extra deck, we got this guy, and oh my gosh, if he's not great. Because once per turn, during either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card or a monster effect, you can negate the activation if you do destroy it. That's great. But also, let me scroll down here so I don't misquote myself. Right here. If this face-up card in the owner's control leaves the field because of your opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 Valkyrion and 1 Berserkion. And so, from the hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So, being able to get these 2 back on board, having a Polymerization, go back into it, it's great. But this guy is also a mini MVP of himself, being able to banish your Magnet Warriors from the graveyard and destroy 1 of their cards. So, he helps out a lot. And he's not once per turn either. So, if you got 3 Magnet Warriors in your graveyard, you can use this effect 3 times and more or less just destroy their whole board and attack directly. So, it's very good in that way. We got the Topological Bomber. Like I said, he's great with the Block Dragon plays. We got Phoenix to help get rid of back row, Cerberus to help get rid of monsters, and then Mrs. Rain because all your stuff is Earth and it's not that hard to use. I don't really use it, but we need resources for the Pot Extravagance. As far as side deck goes, I mean, we got hand traps because I built this to kind of go first, but if you're going second, we got hand traps in here. We got the 3rd Twin Twister if you're going against like Pendulums or something like that, and you need to make sure you're getting rid of back row. You can run Gozen and Rivalry in this, which is great, because Gozen hurts a lot of decks except Salaman Greats and a couple others. And then what Gozen don't hurt, Rivalry does, because all your stuff is Earth or it's all rock for the good majority. He's not. Yeah, no. Besides that, you got to worry about the extra deck, but you're mainly going into him. You can like skip by with not getting this. So goes in and rivaling this most definitely. But that's basically it for this. If y'all need any more help, you can message us at our channel. We will be setting up a Facebook account for you guys to message us if you need more help with this. But thank you guys so much, and we'll get to the replays now.